Alright, what's up YouTube? It's Kizaru123 here from the Pokemon Castle, and I'm here with another battle. This time it's Yu. So let's get started. So in this battle, I lead off with my Registeel, he leads off with his Bronzong. I go right away for the Thunder Wave just to cripple this thing, just to get some para hacks hopefully. Then I set up my rocks and he set up his last turn. I switch out into Scrafty because I don't think he can do anything. As you can see, Earthquake barely did anything. So I just go for the bulk up because I don't really think he can do anything to me. Except he goes for Toxic, and at this point I just go ahead for the Drain Punch to get my HP back. And I'm really hoping for Shed Skin activation, which it does activate, so now I'm out of poisoning, which is great. I go for another Drain Punch, but at this point he goes for Roar, which is a good move. And unfortunately I go into my Yanmega, which takes out half my health because it's Stealth Rocks, but it's fine. So I protect, he goes for Rapid Spin, I protect against that. I go for Air Slash to try and get the flinch, but unfortunately he doesn't do that, and he gets Rapid Spin off, which is bad, because now my rocks are gone. I just go for Giga Drain and knock this thing out, get some HP back. So at this point I'm at 2.5 times speed. I don't think I can do a lot to the Snorlax. The Snorlaxes are pretty bulky, so I just have to switch out. I guess he predicts that and goes for Whirlwind, but unfortunately for him, I go back into Scrafty. So he gets scared by that and goes out into Empoleon. I just go for Drain Punch, which does a massive amount to this Empoleon. He goes for Substitute to help his Pitaya Berry trigger. I just go for another Drain Punch to try and take him out. I'm afraid of a Surf, Torrent, Pitaya Berry attack, so I just switch out into Zoomal to take that. Aqua Jet is able to easily take that thing out. So I switch back into Registeel as he switches out into Bronzong just to wall this thing. I go for my rocks again. He gets a crit this time, which is kind of bad because I'm kind of low on health now. But I just go for Iron Head. You know, I'm pretty sure I was gonna die. Like here, I just die. So yeah, now I'm able to go back into Scrafty. I can set up a free bulk up on this thing. He knows that he can't do much, so he switches out into Porygon Z, gets the download. Um, I knew Hidden Power wouldn't finish me off because Scrafty's special defense is actually pretty good, so I'm able to go for the Drain Punch and knock this thing out, get a lot of HP back, which is very nice. And then leftovers almost brings me back to 100. Here, Intimidate takes out my one boost, but it's all good. He goes for Close Combat, but thanks to the bulk up boost, I don't die. And I just go ahead and go for the Drain Punch. It doesn't knock it out, unfortunately, because of my attack dropping. I don't want to die to a Close Combat, so I switch on into Chandelure. Chandelure is obviously immune to the fighting move, so I just go for the Fire Blast to knock this thing out. Because I need to be locked into Fire Blast, but of course he had Snorlax, and I'm afraid this thing had thick fat, so I just switched out into my Scrafty again. He predicted this and went for the Whirlwind into my Zapdos. At this point, it's just Thunderbolt, Return, lefties. Here I go for Roost to get my HP back. He goes for another Return. And next turn, after we get our lefties back, I just go for another Thunderbolt. Trying to get this thing hurt, but he goes for Whirlwind. Unfortunately for him, I go back into Scrafty again. So I go for Drain Punch. Unfortunately, it doesn't take this thing out. I do get my HP back though, so it was good. Here I kind of make a misplay. Instead of going for the Thunderbolt, I just go for the Roost. On hindsight, Thunderbolt probably would have finished this thing off because it was doing 26% before, but it's okay. He's asleep now, so I'm able to switch back into Scrafty. I'm trying to go for the oh, he goes for the Sleep Talk actually into Whirlwind. So that's kind of bad. I set up a sub, which is kind of a risky move because he has Whirlwind. But yeah, now I just go for Thunderbolt, and he wakes up actually, and he goes for Sleep Talk, but he should have kind of known that he would wake up. So I go for another Thunderbolt. He goes for the Whirlwind, which kind of ruins my sub combo. But this time he switches out for some reason, and I just go for the bulk up. Oh, actually, I go for the Drain Punch. Sorry. I thought he would go for the Whirlwind again, so I just went for the Drain Punch. But now I go for the bulk up. So try to get the boost. He goes for Toxic, which is kind of bad. But I'm hoping for Shed Skin again, so I just go for another bulk up. He's paralyzed, so he can't move. Shed Skin activates, and then here I get a Crunch crit. I doubt the crit mattered because it would have been a 2-hit KO anyway. So Crunch knocks this thing out, and then as he sends in Snorlax, a Drain Punch should be able to finish this off, and that will be the game. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you later. Bye. Alright, hey guys, I'm back again with another UU battle because I felt that the last one, it was a good battle. I just wanted to show you guys another one, so here we go. So this battle's against a Hail team. I lead off with Registeel, which is usually my only lead. He goes for the Earthquake, which actually does way more than I anticipated. But I'm able to get my rocks up, so it's all good. So I guess he switches out, predicting my switch. I go into Scrafty. Um, Here, right off the bat, I just go for a crunch. He goes for the flamethrower, does a decent amount, but isn't able to take me out, and I'm able to destroy his Chandelure. So it's 6-5 now. He goes back into Abomasnow. I really was not predicting, or I really was not expecting Woodhammer to be able to kill me like that, but I guess it does. And now it's 5-5. I go for the Bug Buzz. He switches for some reason. I mean, I guess he thought that Sigilyph would be able to take this a lot better than he thought, but it does more than half, and I'm able to take this out easily. So things are looking pretty good now. He goes into Abomasnow. I didn't want to take the Ice Shard, so I switch out into Registeel because I know I could take this, as it does very well. So here I try to go for the Thunder Wave, predicting a switch, but unfortunately he goes into Nidoking, which is immune to it. Yeah, he goes for the Blizzard now. I'm not sure why, but I thought that I could live this other Blizzard because it didn't really do much to me. But then he reveals he has Thunderbolt as well, so he takes me out, which makes me kind of wonder why he didn't use Thunderbolt before. But you know, whatever. I protect in the case that this thing was just faster because I don't know, it might have been. I get my 1.5 speed boost, and then I'm able to Bug Buzz this thing. So things are looking pretty good now. Since in Abomasnow, again, I don't want to take an Ice Shard because Beyond Mega is pretty valuable to me. So I switch into my Azumarill to take this thing. We both go for priority moves. He goes for Ice Shard, I go for Aqua Jet. He knew he was going to die, so, you know, get some last minute damage in there. So Aqua Jet is able to take that thing out. He goes into Walrein. Now here, he goes for Sub as I go for Superpower. Unfortunately, you know, I get my stats dropped. I didn't think he would go for Substitute, so that kind of sucks. He goes for another Sub. I just go for another Superpower, predicting him to predict my switch, but unfortunately he goes for another Sub. Now I'm really low on attacks, so I realize it's time to switch out into my Yanmega. He goes for another Sub, obviously. So after we both get buffeted by Hail, he's just getting HP back with Ice Body and everything. Blizzard's able to easily take me out, but at least I'm able to break his Sub, which is good. So here I send in my Chandelure, hoping to get some good damage on this thing. I go for the Energy Ball. He protects, and he's just getting back Ice Body leftovers health. Then he goes for another Protect, and it actually works, which kind of sucks. So Energy Ball isn't able to land its mark. And then here I probably should have predicted the switch, but Energy Ball actually does a decent amount for a non-stat move. But here I just go for another one, seeing how much damage I did before. But he goes for the Soft Boiled, which sucks. So realizing that Chandelure can't really do much, I go into Zapdos. He goes for the Calm Mind. Now I just work on using Thunderbolt. Actually, I go for the Sub first, predicting another Calm Mind, and then after this, I just start like spamming Thunderbolts. As you'll see now, because I'm just trying to get as much damage on this as I can. That actually did a decent amount for a Calm Mind boosted Clefable, but not enough, obviously. So I just do another one. It's doing less and less, as you can see. I get the Parahax, which is nice, but he goes for Soft Boiled, so that kind of heals off everything I just did to him. So now I'm just like continuing the Thunderbolt, hoping for a Parahax. He goes for the Hyper Voice, knocks out my Substitute. Hail is doing us both in. Go for another Thunderbolt, and then he goes for the Blizzard, knocks me out. But this is good, because I actually meant to do that, because now I get a free switch into my Azumarill. But unfortunately, as you see here, he lives with 1% off my Aqua Jet, Life Orb boosted, stab, you know, everything. Huge power, I'm just so surprised it lived it. So I just have to go for a desperate superpower here, and unfortunately I die due to my Life Orb. So there goes my Azumarill. So now it's up to Chandelure to finish us off. He goes for the Protect to get some HP back, which is a reasonable move on his part. I just locked myself into Energy Ball. I can't risk missing with Fire Blast. So he goes for another Protect, go for another Energy Ball. Again, he protects. I'm surprised. He's very lucky when it comes to Protect. But now he doesn't do it. It does a decent amount. I guess he doesn't have the water move because he went for Blizzard, and obviously that's not going to do much, but I get frozen, which just sucks so bad. But I thaw out, and I'm able to go for the energy ball and finish the match. So great game, Bulky Beast. It was very fun. I enjoyed it a lot, and I hope you guys enjoyed as well. So yeah, I'll see you guys all later. Bye.